Hello everyone, Sidewind here. Today I'm going to be talking about the Forensic Investigator subclass of the Investigator. So the Investigator I decided to break up into a video for the main class and a video for the subclass because each of the subclasses have more than the typical class in Pathfinder, and each of the main class abilities have more complexity than most classes. So I expect if you're watching this video that you watched the main class video to start. That is linked here. So now I'm going to get into the specific abilities of this subclass. So to start, Forensic Acumen is the first of the abilities given to the Forensic Investigator subclass. It uses generally the medicine skill, which the Forensic Investigator automatically has proficiency in. Forensic Acumen gives half time to examine a corpse, such as when you're looking for the cause of death. On a success, Forensic Acumen gives you the ability to immediately roll a separate check to follow up on your discovery. This could use many different skills. For example, crafting to discover something about the item that you found killed the person. There's an alternative thing here. You can use it to determine something about the type of creature. Like if you find a dragon corpse, you could roll instead to learn something about dragons. Note that this generally is using medicine, but sometimes the GM might tell you to roll a different ability here, and that examining a corpse is generally allowed by the medicine skill. So the second ability for the Forensic Investigator also uses medicine. It is called, essentially, Battle Medicine. There's no special name for it. It's just an upgrade for it. So I'm going to go through and explain how Treat Wounds and Battle Medicine work, then add on what the Investigator has in particular. So to start, Treat Wounds is a out-of-combat action that takes 10 minutes to use. The base DC is a DC 15, which you roll your medicine skill against. It requires trained proficiency in the skill. On a success, the target gains 2d8 HP. On a critical success, the target gains 4d8 HP. Some abilities might make it so that you deal damage on a critical failure. And as you ascend the ranks in medicine, you can use a higher tier DC for the potential to add additional hit points. For expert, that's a DC 20, and you get to add 10 HP. Master, DC 30, plus 30 HP. Legendary, DC 40, and plus 50 HP. Generally, this is a only out-of-combat action, and you can only do it once per hour per person. So if you have 6 party members, you can have the one person heal target number 1, then target number 2, target number 3, target number 4, target number 5, and by then they can go back to target number 1. However, Battle Medicine is a feat which extends upon medicine. It lets you use Treat Wounds during a combat, instantly. It is a one-action ability in combat, and when you use it, it does the same thing as Treat Wounds, except you can only use it once per day per target. So if you use it in one combat on, say, the Paladin, you can still use it next combat on the Rogue, but you can't use it again on the Paladin. Now, the Forensic Investigator kind of overrides that. It changes that restriction to once per hour per target. So then in that case, if the two combats were an hour apart, you could heal the Paladin both times. Additionally, the Forensic Investigator gets to add additional hit points on top of the base Treat Wounds number equal to the Investigator's level. So at level 1, that's only a +1. But if you're level 20, it's a +20. And if you use the Legendary DC, that's another 70 hit points restored for no magic, because Battle Medicine is not limited use. That is all for today. If you have an additional comment on how these abilities work in the context of a party working together, please ask below. Thank you for watching.